What up, peeps? Hey, it's Jim. Hey, it's been a while since I posted anything on YouTube or I guess anywhere outside of like Facebook and stuff like that. But just wanted to post a little video update to let everyone know that I'm still alive and kicking, and also just kind of give you an update. Things that have definitely changed. I don't know if you can tell the location I'm at now is a little bit different. I sold my condo in Rancho Santa Margarita and moved out to the Inland Empire. So, which is kind of crazy because it's a little bit warmer here, but also during the winter it's a little bit, or kind of the time of, I guess this time of year, it's a little bit colder too. So it's a little bit chillier, um, but I'm definitely, doing good and just making, kind of needed to make a change just for me. I've lived in Orange County almost my entire life. I lived in Colorado for about 8 years, but I was born in California or in Orange County, and lived there more or less like 30 years of my life. And just kind of think I needed kind of a change just to kind of restart, refresh, and kind of see, um, you know, what the future entails for me. Um, but right now I'm living in Lake Elsinore, California. I have an apartment, one bedroom, one bath apartment. It's a lot bigger than my condo in Rancho San Margarita because that was like 500 and barely 500 square feet. Thanks to this place, it's about 800 square feet, one bedroom, one bath. Um, and but I'm definitely happy. The job market's kind of a little tough out here, so it's still waiting to see on that part. Trying every day and stuff. But I've been feeling really good. I'm closer to a lot of my friends, kind of my support system and everything like that. So because of that, it definitely was a better move for me. Kind of in Orange County. I had some friends in Orange County, but I was kind of almost like felt like isolated. Especially Rancho is so far from everyone. I'm like 15 miles away from like the freeway, or 15 minutes away from the freeway. The only way you can get around is like pretty much the toll road. I mean, you can take side streets and stuff like that. I mean, it's not impossible, but to get anywhere quick, type of thing, you have to take the toll roads. I was out in the Inland Empire quite a bit, visiting some of my friends and everything like that. So, I mean, it's honestly, it felt like it was a good move, and hopefully, it's going to be. With the job situation, I was working like different temp jobs and stuff like that in when I lived at Rancho, doing like logistics, like customer service, call center support, type of thing. But the only thing is, those jobs weren't going to be like something that like, oh, okay, in like 90 days I'll get hired and then I have opportunity to kind of advance up the ladder, type of thing. It's more or less like jobs that I was going to be a temp for like a year or maybe a year and a half, and then I'll make like actual money, but then it would be like $20 an hour, which I'm not going to scoff at like $20 an hour. But considering I was making 60,000 a year at my last full-time job, it's a little tough to kind of settle for that lower amount. But kind of looking at some options right now. Actually, one of them is thinking about kind of seeing about disability, but not permanent disability, type of thing, but more short term. Having MS, it definitely affects like your mobility, your thinking, a lot of things. It's like certain jobs I can't do. I can't really do like a warehouse job unless I'm the guy doing like the filing or kind of doing some like some of the behind the scenes stuff, but actually lifting pallets, climbing up ladders, things like that. That's not part of my repertoire, I guess, at this point. And plus, too, I've always been like an office job person, so I mean that's kind of my background. I've run call centers, I've run customer service teams, I've run staffs of 35, even with MS type of thing. But it started to become a lot tougher, all of those things. So I mean, for me, I want a decent job, and if it's something I'm making $15 an hour, at least I have some money in the bank, from the sale of my condo, and I've kind of dropped down some of my bills as well too. so it's not like all crazy or anything like that like they were. Plus, the insurance isn't that bad. I have my own insurance policy with Blue Cross, and so that covers most of my MS stuff. I'm working on trying to get some sort of assistance for like some of my responsibility, because it does get pretty expensive. My old insurance, what I was doing Cobra, as everyone knows, for a while, and my responsibility was, more or less like $20 outside of like the normal the monthly premium for the insurance through Cobra. But I mean, it's only $20. Now it looks like it's going to be somewhere around $700-800. But also Home Care, the company I get my infusions at, keeps screwing up the billing, so I don't really know what it is, what my actual responsibility will be. But I mean, it's we'll see once everything kind of gets figured out. But I just figured I'd come on here, say hi to everyone, wish everyone a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, or whatever they celebrate. It could be Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. But just want to give you an update that I'm still alive and kicking. Been feeling great. Type thing, working out about 4 days a week, keeping active, just doing my thing. But needed to make some changes in my life for the positive. I feel, or at least they eventually will become positives. Right now, I don't know. There's still a lot of unknowns in my life, but definitely seeing what I can do to better myself and kind of keep moving forward in my life, type of thing. I was doing seeing a therapist for a little bit when I was out in Rancho, and honestly, I mean, it really did help me kind of figure quite a few things out, at least mentally. It's not so much like the job situation or anything like that, but you kind of stop moving forward and kind of felt like I was going in reverse all the time. And so, I mean, as of right now, it still feels like I'm going in reverse, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, type of approach. And learning the area, spending a lot of time with my friends, and kind of seeing everyone. And I mean, it's still up in the air what's going to happen moving forward, but at least I feel like I'm really kind of moving in a more positive direction, or at least a direction that gives me a lot more happiness in my life. And to me, that's kind of all that matters nowadays. So I'm going to close for now, but everyone have a happy holiday. And I'll be talking to you guys soon in 2015. But of course, have a happy new year and safe new year as well. All right, take care.